Hi everyone, my name's Mr. Fruit and welcome to Duelyst, a game that, well, you wouldn't normally expect to see me play this sort of game on my channel, but I'm super excited about it. It's a card game sort of, but the best way I could imagine it, if you know what Hearthstone is, it's like Hearthstone and chess made love and had a baby. And that's the best way I could describe, that's my elevator pitch for Duelyst if I had to give one, I guess. Now, before we get into the video, I do have to say this video is sponsored by Duelyst. Oh my gosh, Mr. Fruit, no, hey, ironically enough, I approached them about doing a sponsored video. I had been playing the game before they ever talked to me, and I'd been enjoying it so much I was actually planning on doing a video, and so I talked to them about partnering up with me, and they did. And because of that, I got some nice cards and stuff to show you guys, so it'll be a bit of a better video. So with that said, everything said from here on out is my own opinions and thoughts. I'm not told to say anything or whatever. I'm here to just share the game with you because I'm super excited about it, and these sort of games are my jam. I nerd out on these sort of games. Not usually the games I do for videos. I do play a lot of Hearthstone. I've been playing a lot of this. Same thing like League of Legends. A lot of the games I put most of my time in, ironically enough, I don't make videos about, but I thought I'd get this out there and maybe you guys would enjoy it too. So what is it? Well, let's start with the basics. I'll go into my collection. Okay, so here are the cards. You're gonna notice something when you go into the game. It is beautiful. If you've seen my past videos, especially when I played Kingdom, you guys know I love pixel art. When pixel art is done well, it talks to me on a spiritual level. And this game does it so well. As you'll see, it's a beautiful game. So here are all the cards. Now there's 6 classes. Again, if you played Hearthstone, it's sort of like that, where you pick one hero or champion, and then naturally the deck will revolve around that legion or whatever you want to call it. So you see, here are some of my cards. It's the usual sort of rarity in pretty much any game. White would be common. The ones that don't have anything, those are default, rare. I want to say purple is epic, and then that's legendary, orange. So orange are obviously harder to get, and unlike Hearthstone, when you have a legendary, you can actually play more than one of it in your deck. And that's also what I should note is it's a deck of 40 cards, and you can have 3 of each. So I could have 3 of Second Son if I had some. I could do 3 of Ironcliff Guardian. And once you have the deck, you go in, you fight other people, and I mean, that's the basics. It's a card game. It's about what you'd expect. Now, I could try and go in here and show you all that stuff, but I think it's better if I just lead by example. So we're going to just hop into a game, go into the ranked ladder. Currently, they have, let me show you here. They have training grounds, which you start to learn the basics. And then they have all these challenges, which I was doing this morning. These stumped me. These are the hardest ones, and they're hard. But you go through here and you get tons of free gold for this as well. So if you do the challenges, you get tons of free gold. I mean, like, if you completed all of them, you could probably get like 11 free packs or something like that. You get a lot of gold. And it's the same way as it works in most games. You get gold by doing quests, ranking up. Like if you win 2 games in a row, every time you get like 10 gold or something, that sort of stuff. That's how you get gold, and you can buy a pack. Otherwise, you can buy packs with money. You don't have to. And one difference I did notice while playing this is it seems like it's more generous. It seems like the drop rate in packs, you get rarer cards more easily, and you also get more gold easily. So you're not like starving for packs. If you want to go the straight free-to-play route, go for it. Because if I didn't mention, there'll be a link in the description to go. This is in, I think they're calling it closed beta or whatever, but you can just go to the website and download it completely for free. So if you want to do that, go do that. But we're going to jump in. They have the ranked ladder, and then they also have the gauntlet, which is like an arena sort of run. Every few days this comes up. You draft a random deck of 30 cards, I believe, and then you just see how many wins you can get until you get 3 losses, and then you get to open up a pack, get rewards, blah, blah, blah. You know all that stuff. Now, the first game, I'm not going to use a custom deck. Custom deck is obviously one I made myself. Everyone gets these. These are the starter decks. It's just decks pre-made that are the same all across the board for everyone. You unlock a few more cards as you level them up. So you'll see here, I haven't used Songhai Empire as much, so I only have like 18 units, whereas this one has 21 units, 15 spells. I've leveled them up a little bit more. So if you're confused, I know I'm throwing a lot of information at your face, but we're just going to jump in first, and then you can just sort of go along. It's more daunting than you think, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty intuitive. I'll go ahead and show you guys Vitruvian. Why not? Now, my favorite part is the announcer. Wait for it.
Vitruvian versus
Oh, God. Vitruvian versus Songhai. That was my favorite part about Halo, was the announcer. Okay, so starting hand. You get 3 cards. You can choose which ones to mulligan, which ones to keep. Now, it's important, we'll show you. I'm starting on the left side, so I go first, and I have the lower mana, if that's what... I don't know what exactly it's called, but you'll see top left of the card, mana cost. The left and the yellow, that's their attack. Red is their health. Pretty basic. I think I'm going to keep all these cards. I think I'll do that. So, I'm going to wait for him to choose. I'm not ranked that high, but I might also just get slam dunked right now because I'm using a basic deck, and these people probably aren't plebs like myself. But we're going to start. Okay, so you see here, it's a 5x9 playing field. And the way you do is you move across the board, and your character's always there. So my character has 2 attack and will have 25 health. Once I go to 0 health, they win. So that's obviously the objective. Now, there's opening strats to like each side, but you'll see here at the top, I have 2 mana. Hello, hello there. And I do want to use Pyromancer, I think. Do I? No, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, so I'm going to play Komodo Charger. Yeah, okay, so that's 1 mana. I have 1 more, and this will give him +1/+1, and I'll draw a card. Now, obviously, it's a spell. You know how that stuff works. And then if you don't like a card in your hand, every turn you can replace 1 card. So let's say... Actually, I kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of want to keep that. No, I won't keep it. Okay, screw you, Komodo. Now I got a card I didn't want to. But that's the risk you take. So now, in my turn, now it's his turn, and he can go. Now, see, he starts with 3 mana, and he starts with a mana, what is it called? A mana spring tile closer to him. So generally, he can get one immediately. So what happens with these is there's 3 on the field, and when you take one, the first time you take one, that is, on the tile, you get an extra mana that turn. So, technically speaking, if he goes forward, plays down a minion, he's technically using, he could use 4 mana this turn. Now, there's all different strategies of like, because you don't always want to take it if you can't utilize it, otherwise it gets wasted. So there's stuff where like, you might want to block people off from the mana, or, I don't know, just take it so that they can't get it, or, you know, all those different things. You'll learn as you go. I'm still learning. This guy's doing the usual route. We'll see what he does. He's summoning. Oh, God. Okay, he's using the Saber Spine. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to trade with me, so I'm pretty happy with that outcome. Now, he was a rush minion, so you're wondering maybe why he got played down. It's a lot like other card games, or I guess Hearthstone. I'm going to compare it a lot to Hearthstone just because that's the best way I could describe it and how most people will see it. When you play a card, it's dormant or not active or sleeping, whatever you want to call it. Then the next turn you can use it. However, this minion had rush, so he plays it down and it goes immediately. Now, I've got to bunker down and try and play this. I don't want that card. So we got a Skyrock Golem. Now, I might want to try and take that mana from him, because it looks like he's making his way in there, and I don't want him to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's see, I have 3 mana this turn. Actually, I can't utilize, you know what? So I'm going to block him off from getting this mana, because I don't need it right now. I'm going to play the Rock Pulverizer on the mana. I get an extra 1, so now I'm at 2. And what this guy does, it provokes this guy. And so what that means is he can't move or anything, or even attack anyone else near him until he attacks this guy. Now, see, I'm taking too much time on my turn. I'm going to buff him up so he's +1, so that when he attacks him, I'll have enough to kill him, and that's it. Because, obviously, as you can imagine, I'm a 2/5, he's a 3/2. He'll attack me for 3, I'll attack him for 2, but once your health's 0, I mean, that's pretty basic. He'll die! So that's what's going to happen, unless he can disenchant it or find some other way to kill it. I should take him out relatively easily. I'm not sure if that's how that's going to work. Now, I suppose I didn't have to take this Mana Tide Totem last turn because I didn't utilize it. I could have provoked him right here and stopped him from taking it, but he also could have moved here and summoned. So, that's why I did it. I don't know if that was a good idea. Like I said, I'm a pleb. I'm still learning. I make mistakes, and hopefully I won't make that many while you guys are watching me, because that'd be embarrassing. And the reason I've always loved card games, so a little backstory. I think I've mentioned it at some point, but I used to play the Pokemon card game, Pokemon TCG as it was called. back in late grade school, middle school, and very early high school. And I played it competitively. And most people don't realize there's competitively. What's this guy doing? He's just trading? The next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less. Draw a card at the end of the turn. Is he gonna wipe this? Yeah, okay, so he used a spell to get rid of it so he doesn't have to use his Saber Spine. But if he wants to trade with my general, I'll still take him out, so I don't... I see what kind of a game he's playing. Wait, what? Oh. Interesting. Wait a minute. Okay. So let me walk you through what just happened there. Yeah, he said oops. Okay, so he moved that guy back, summoned it so that he can summon this guy farther away, because you can only summon so far, like, around your characters, but, like, I could summon here or here, as you'll see. I could do that, you know what I'm saying? But he is a ranged champion, so what ranged do is no matter where they are, they can attack, because usually everyone's melee and they can attack in their little 9 square, whatever you want to call it, adjacent, in front, behind, all that stuff. But range can hit anywhere, and that's no fun. So we got to figure out a way to take care of that. I would normally use my blast, but he only has 1 health, so he'd take him out. I might use my obelisk. Let's see here. Let me think what to do. We have 4 mana. We could potentially get an extra. We could give someone +1/+3 and provoke. Tempting. You know what I might do? I might end up... God, I don't know. Okay, we're going to do... That would leave me with 3 mana. I don't need to do that. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go obelisk. And I'm going to buff him up so he's going to provoke. I will hit him once. And then trade with my champion. Replace that in my turn. Voila. So what I just did there. This obelisk, he can't attack and he can't move. So wherever I place him, he's there permanently. But at the beginning of my turn, as you'll see, he summons a dervish. A 2/2 dervish with rush, so he can attack immediately that turn. And then he disappears at the end of the turn. So this guy just pumps out minions, and he's really annoying. So if this guy is going to want to deal with him. But I also buffed up his health and provoked him. So now he has to attack it if he wants to do anything. Ha ha ha. Smart, I know. So in the meantime, unless he can disenchant that, which it doesn't look like he can... Let's see. I don't know. There's a lot of ways of countering, clearing boards, all that sort of stuff. So we'll have to wait and see. That's annoying. Okay, so he used Inner Focus, which reactivates someone with 3 attack and can pretty much attack twice a turn. Dang it! Then I just realized that, yeah, he's going to take out my dervish, and I'm not even going to use it. Oh, and he uses a spell on it. Oh, my goodness. Well, that sucks. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. But let's see what we can do here. These guys are flying type. Not. This is Pokemon. No, flying, which means when I place them, when they're able to move, they can move all over the board. They can go wherever they want. But we don't want that right now. I have 5 mana. I'll keep 1 just in case, but that'll give me some draw power. But I don't need draw power. What I need is to get rid of that stupid ranged, because after a little while, it does get really annoying. So... I think what we might do... No, that's a terrible idea. Okay. Nope. This isn't that bad. We're going to place a Skyrock Golem there. Get an extra mana, which will let me play the Wind Shrike. Is that the name? Wind Shrike, yes. And place it down there. Ooh. Ah. Now, the idea here is... He can't snipe it quite yet. Next turn, I can move, as you can see, anywhere, and I'll take his ranged out. He can only do 1 damage range. That's fine. And then you have to be careful about placement as well, because if you didn't see, people can move in a, I don't know what you would call it. They can move 2 on the X. No, I don't. Up, down, right, and left. I can't. It's not 3D yet, so I can't really say X, Y axis. Wait a minute. What? Whenever you summon a minion from your action bar, which is this, he gets to draw a card. So I'm thinking he's about to draw a lot of cards. And he only had 2 in hand, so that's pretty convenient. Draw power is definitely... Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So what that does... That's a flying type, but it also has backstab. And so what that means is... when you're behind the enemy, and direction does matter. So since I spawned on the left side, I'm looking to the right no matter what, and he'll always be looking to the left because some cards are picky about that. But he gets to fly, and when you hit someone from the back, that guy will do an extra 4 damage, so technically 6, which is a bit ridiculous, and he can fly wherever he wants. Balanced. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that good of a card. It's just good in this situation, which I suppose makes it a pretty decent card. And he forgot to use his ranged, I think? Yeah. Okay. This guy's a noob, so if I can't beat him, I'm really a noob. Granted, this deck isn't the stuff of legends. Your basic decks are just enough to like get you by for a little bit. Let's see here. Okay, we could draw 6 mana. Jesus. This is an artifact. You can use it once on your character, and it'll give him a buff for a while, so I could have 4 attack. But I don't really want that. What I want to do, I'm going to move here. I'm going to take out the Saber Spine. Okay, so he's going to hurt me a little bit. That's fine. You know what? Yep. Okay, I'm going to give this guy +1. So what happened? Ooh, wait a minute. Would that be considered a backstab? I think that would. Okay, I have to attack him from the front, which sucks. But if I attacked him there, he would have traded and killed me. But that lets me get rid of that guy. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to actually replace this. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to place down that big boy. Leave him there just to block his path. So that is the, what is that? The Bright Moss Golem, yes! 5 mana, 4/9 health. Just a pretty solid creature to have out on the board. Now he can do a few things. I'm hoping he doesn't run into my flying 5/2 because it's a big threat. I'd imagine he would. But if he does, we're actually getting pretty close to lethal. We'll have, well, weak in theory, but that won't, oh no. Oh god. Okay, that's not good. So he just gave his ranged 3 more attacks. So now, from anywhere, he can do 4 damage and not get punished. Because normally, you've probably seen, I didn't mention it, you can get counter-attacked. So when you're in melee range and you attack someone, they're going to fight back even if you kill him. But when you're ranged, you don't, what? Your general gains +2 and backstab 4? Huh? Wow. That was a legendary too. This guy knows what he's doing. Jesus, okay. Now we have to worry about lethal. I thought we had the upper hand here. Nay. Because if he hits me with his ranged, I'm down to 7. And I don't think this deck has like any healing. No healing at all, which is not good. But let's see if he's got to clear something, right? Okay, yeah, he's going to clear that. That makes sense. I was going to say. Okay. Well, right now, alone, we have 3, 7, with my artifact, 9 damage. No, not worth. But the thing about artifacts too is it has 3 durability. Technically, he keeps durability forever. But if he takes damage, then it loses a durability. So technically, if I attack 3 times this turn, he loses all of his durability. God, what are these ranged? Oh, man. Okay. So I can't... man. Alright, this is pretty useless. I don't have any minion I just want to destroy. Lower minions attack to 0 until your next turn. It's not too helpful. Okay, what we need to do is we need to get rid of these ranged because they're going to keep harassing us. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Ah, man. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know what I'm saying? What we're going to do is we're going to try and protect our guardian dude, champion right now. I think it's a guardian. Yeah, his name's Guardian. So we traded there. I think I'm making a misplay right now. But we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. You know, I'm committed. Let's summon that obelisk there. Got a lot of mana. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to summon this guy and this guy. And then I'm going to lower this range to 0 so that during his turn he can't use it. Because generally, okay, so I spawned these guys, right? And they have 1 health, so we could have just, you know, sniped them. But these guys have blast, so they're almost like ranged minions, but on steroids, as I like to think about it. They can't quite just shoot wherever, but they shoot in a straight line, and they hit any enemy in that straight line. So they could hit multiple. So they're pretty cool. And I want to keep them for the time being in case of board clear or anything. Right now, we got a lot of stuff on the board. I'm so stupid. Jesus. Okay, I didn't realize that he could just backstab my dervish guy and for free and kill him. So that won't even do anything, but we'll stay here. I think he's about to buff that up with a spell. It's looking like whenever you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to the enemy in general. Those artifacts are really bringing me down, man. But we might have lethal. No. I mistook my health. We would have 2, 4, 7, 11, 13, 4, 15. 15. So we'd be 2 off. Which we don't have anything to buff anybody up right now. What does this guy do? Yep. Okay, he backstabbed that. That sucks. Ooh, no. Oh, God. Okay, he's reactivating that to get an early attack in. I was going to trade with my... Okay. That's decent. I'll take it. You can't have... You can't possibly... I was going to say, you can't possibly have more stuff to do. Jesus. Now... Oops. You're making a lot of misplays, man. I might destroy this guy with this so that no one has to trade. But actually... No. No, I might just trade. Let's go ahead and replace one of these draws. We don't need 2 of them. Oh, okay. That'll prevent any counterattacks. I like that. Let's go ahead and draw 2 cards, see what we get. Give me something good. Give me... That's... Wouldn't really describe that as good. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna kill this ranged. It kills mine too, but I gotta do it. Screw the ranged, man. I'm gonna lower this guy so he can't counterattack me. And then I'm gonna move over here. Use this guy for one fell swoop. And now I start surrounding him with my minions. Wait, that was... I keep forgetting that he has that stupid... Okay, we're just gonna block my hero from being hit, hopefully. And draw 2 more cards so that I'll have a full hand next time. And here we go. It's in Jesus' hands now. So if he's able to backstab me, I'm dead. But that means he would have to get through this and this. So I'm hopeful that's not gonna happen. I don't know. So I myself have already recognized that I've made a ton of misplays, but that's my favorite part about card games or mind games sort of like this, where you can play... Oh, that's not good. Where you can play a game, even if you win or lose, you take something away from it, and you can get better and better. Sometimes you do all you can, it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Please, boss, no. What is he? Oh god. We're cutting it close. Ah, yeah, okay. He has 11 health. We might be able to push lethal this next turn, yeah. Let's see. I can buff someone's attack by 1, and I can buff mine by 2. I think we won. Ha! We did it, everybody! Wunderbar! Okay. So, oh yeah, we made it easy. Yeah, let's just kill all these dudes. Boom. First game. Wrecked. Like that? I know I did. That's sick. Nice. So, hopefully you saw the artwork there too. Oh my gosh. Pixel. Love it. So, I'm rank 18 silver. It's not that impressive. Don't be like, oh my gosh, you're going to play the game and probably play a few games, but wow, I'm already better than Mr. Fruit. And at the end of the seasons, it goes by month. So, at the end of February, I'll get a little loot crate for my rank, and it'll give me cool goodies, which is always fun. Ben GDG wants to add me to their buddy list. Sure, Ben GDG. Which, if you guys do download the game, be free to add me. I'm just Mr. Fruit. It's not very creative, I know. All right, now we're going to play one game with a custom deck. Now, I don't have a ton of cards, so for the most part, these are pretty cheap decks, as you would call them. Not a lot of, like, legendaries or stuff that, you can't quite craft or whatever. But I enjoy all of them. This one is like a face deck, so it's all about pretty much just pushing damage to the enemy general as fast as possible. Magmar, a little more control. Lionar is a good mix. Let's go Lionar. I'll try that. This one is going to be my baby deck. It's going to be amazing. But I'm a few cards off. I don't have enough money yet for it. But I'll get there. Lionar versus Lionar. God, it's so good. We will break you. Come, companions, to arms. Okay, so we start on the right side. So we start with 3 mana. Ooh, okay. We have a few options here. We can start him. Depending on what we draw, that's really tempting. But we're going to save him for another turn. Should we? I don't know. I might actually want to... I might save him. No, that's too much of a risk. We're going to see what we can draw first. Because we don't have enough mana. If we got like a 1 mana, we could have done spawn, rush, spawn, gotten a mana. That would have been pretty cool. These Jaxi, man, they are so annoying. So they're 2/2, but if you destroy them, they spawn a 1/1 ranged anywhere in the corner. So the whole game, they just got this free 1/1. They're good. I have 3. I have 3 of them in my deck too. Sorry about that. Who? Okay. I don't want to do Martyrdom yet. Let's save that. Let's replace it. Well, that's not going to help. So let's come here. Spawn there. And run over there. Now, he's probably going to move here, get the mana. This is a pretty basic opening move if you're starting on the left side. You spawn one person either here or there. That minion then takes that. Your Guardian goes the other way, and then you spawn on the mana tile. You get 2 in 1 turn. Sort of evens the odds. But usually it's never one-sided or whatever too much. But like all the backdrops to the game, like, again, I made this video just because I wanted to, because I've been playing way too much of this. And it's just such a pretty game. And I'm excited about it. And it's surprisingly deep. It's not... Oh, frickin' Repulsor Beast. Are you kidding me? That card has so much value. You place it down, you can just teleport a minion near you anywhere. Late game, especially when they get good minions going. Super helpful. In the meantime, I don't have anything to play, really. I don't want to use Martyrdom again, but I don't need Elixir. So I'll throw that... Oh. No. I was going to say... I could rush... That would only give me... That would only give me... Not enough. But we are going to do this. I think I'm just going to... Yeah, it'll still give me something. Okay, so I'm going to trade with this guy. Place this guy here. Rush over to the mana tile. Place him there. Heal me for 2. And... Where do I go with this guy? Oh. Let's put him there. Because if I moved any over here, he'd be able to clear me. And then I don't know. He'd be able to start moving over here and build a presence without any... Right now I have sort of a threat in the back lines, you know what I'm saying? Not much of a threat, but a threat nonetheless. So that's what we're banking on. Again, this guy, when you play him, it's called Opening Gambit. Whatever that means is that card does... Dang it. I was hoping he wouldn't do that. I don't know why he wouldn't have. But when you play it from your hand, it does something. So this guy restores 2 health to a minion in general. You get a pick. Ah, that card's so good. Oh, no. Okay. He's starting to buff the minions, which I can't blame him for. I don't like this. Well, good news is, this deals 2 damage to a minion. So that gives me something. I could give that guy 2 more attack, but that's not going to do me much. If I trade with this guy, then he's got a 1/1 ranged. I might just sack that guy. Leave me with 3. I could rush. But I don't want to rush. Maybe... Because if we sack a guy, he gets their health back. So he would go full health. Which doesn't matter too much, I guess, right now. At this juncture. But this is a tough call. I'm gonna throw that back in the pile. Now we have our own Jaxi. Okay. That makes things more interesting. Now, I'm tempted to... I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here. Going to hit him. See where his ranged minion goes. Oh! Okay, that works out well for us. Because now I can take him like that. I can spawn my own Jaxi. And you know what? I'm actually going to spawn a Sabertooth or whatever this is called. What is this? Saber Spine. And take him there, because this is really good clear. I mean, it destroys any minion, no matter what. So, that was technically a martyrdom, just a minion. I don't know if that was a good move. I guess we'll find out. But now I have my own mini jacks. Interesting. I would have taken out the ranged if I was him, just because the range could potentially harass for longer if the game. But I guess if he starts spawning a whole bunch of people on my side, it won't really matter. That was his turn. Okay, so oh, nice. Oh, that's really good. We're gonna hold on to that. That's really good. Okay, so Dispel makes it so that they don't have effect. So for instance, if I were to kill Jax, but I had him dispelled, he wouldn't make Jaxie. Sorry, he wouldn't make a 1/1 ranged. So that's pretty tempting, but I'm set up pretty nice right now. So I'm gonna replace Martyrdom. That's not what I wanted. Now this guy's dope. I do enjoy this guy. We're gonna come over here. I'm gonna. Do I want to clear him? No, I don't want to. No, yeah, I do, because otherwise he'd be able to take this out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spawn my big ol' fella right there, and I'm gonna True Strike that. Is that the best value? I don't know. Probably not. Don't tell anyone. Thank you. I have a bit leftover mana, but I don't have anything to play. That is a horrendous hand. Jesus Christ. Oh, but see, now we martyrdom that. Okay, so what this guy did, I should have told you. Zeal means when he's close to your guardian, he gets something extra. So normally he's a 1/5. When he's close to me, he gets 2 extra, and he's provoke. So he would have to attack him. Now, he made the mistake of running that out. Now, granted, I'm about to heal him 8, which sucks. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Because we have nothing to deal with that otherwise. So now I'm going to put Jaxie here. And now he's surrounded as well, which is nice. We'll get a ranged on him. I'm not going to attack with him because I want to keep him low health. Not low health, full health. Just in case he pulls out some sorcery. Although I could heal him. Do I want to do that? That feels greedy. I might get punished for this, but I'm doing it anyway. Who knows? Might have been a bad play. But if he attacks me again, I'll be able to heal full health. Plus, we got another one. Easy peasy. So we'll see what he does. He uses an artifact, and what do you know? I got greedy. And that happens. If I hadn't have done that, we would have been fine. Now he's going to probably deal 2 damage. Yep. So I got rid of my range. That sucks. Now he has a 4/9 on the board. This is what happens when you get greedy, Mr. Fruit. Okay, I don't need to dispel anything. Oh, 2 of those guys. Heck yeah. Provoke that one. Provoke that one. This guy even gets Zeal from it. So this guy, normally a 2/3, is now a 4/3. And I'm actually going to trade with him to take 1 off his artifact. And then I'll get the 1/1 ranged. So it is a good idea to hit them sometimes. Even if it's been just to get rid of the artifact. Because that extra 1 attack will play quite a big role. Let's see what he's got here. If he's able to pull out some voodoo here, we're in trouble. So here's to hoping. Repulsor Beast. That's something. That's something. But I think we're still fine. Let's see. Yeah, you hit that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm okay with that. Oh, God. I'm going to start getting surrounded, aren't I? Yep. Oh, boy. Okay, now they just got 2 extra health. And my hand still sucks. Big old donkey dong. Start moving this guy over there, I guess. I don't need health quite yet, so I'm going to replace that. I don't think we start pushing lethal, because we can't. I'm going to spawn this guy here. It's not the best play. But I'm going to hit there. Deal 2 damage, take that out. Get rid of his artifact. Unfortunately, I'm still surrounded of sorts. So, let's see. I might deal damage there and heal him. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, normally that'd be a dumb play, but I can heal him back up to full health. Now he also can't reach it with this dude. So, hopefully the provoke is going to stand 1 more turn. And, oh, that's a dope minion. It's my personal favorite legendary. Keeper of the Veil. When you summon it, you get a random friendly minion destroyed earlier in the game. Any minion. Could be super dope minion. I haven't played that big of minions, so it's not that amazing. But so far, things look promising. If he doesn't do... Ooh. Ah. Okay, that's not good. Although he didn't spawn it near his... What? Never mind. This might be good. Let's see here. Right now I have 6 damage. Let's replace this. See what we get. Oh. I'm 1 mana off, though. So there's not much I can do. I can provoke this guy. Do I put down the Guardian with Provoke? Which is tempting. Really tempting. Super tempting. I might just do that. Yeah, because then he gets an 8/8. We're going to provoke him. Right there. Because we don't want him doing none of that funny business. And I'll hit him for 1. And then hit him again. That leaves me at 16. I think I'm fine there. That leaves him at 7. We don't want to attack that yet. Okay. God. Ugh. Hands aren't the best, but if he leaves that provoke alone, just to put in perspective, that 3/10 right there. Oh, wait a minute. Well played. Wait a minute. No. How much damage does he have? 2, 6. Oh, Jesus. 210. Oh, my God. And just like that, folks, we're dead to Reno. Well, unfortunately, there wasn't anything I could have done to get around from that. Unless I had some way to clear that immediately, but I didn't. So we lost, unfortunately. That sucks. I can win with a basic deck, but I can't win with that one. Although his deck was pretty good as well. I think we were using pretty much the same deck. For the most part. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was Duelyst. Perhaps you enjoyed this video. I know it's not like my normal, super cut, funny stuff, but I've done this with a few other games before where I was just genuinely passionate about it and wanted to share it with you guys. So if this does look like something you're interested in, again, there's a link in the description. You can go to download it for free on your PC or your Mac. Well, maybe there's... I don't know. I'm not going to say anymore because I might be lying. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to buy more packs soon because I'm addicted. There's just something about opening packs. I'm so glad I don't play games like CSGO because, man, I'd be so addicted. Like, the amount of money I put into League of Legends, I don't like to talk about it. Oh, I never finished my story about Pokemon. Anyway, I used to play it competitively a whole bunch. There's tournaments that would go around in cities, and you go to, like, state championships, national championships. I went to the world championships. I love card games. That's what I'm trying to say. This is a bit different from Pokemon, but in the same vein, then it's requires some mind, brain power, and some luck, but what doesn't? You know what I'm saying?